Hi, I'm Ben Short from Personify Fitness, and today I'm going to show you how to release, loosen and strengthen your hamstrings. Now today's video is ideal for those working from home regularly or also have tightness of the hamstrings or lower back. So first of all, we're going to show you how the hamstrings work and the three main functions of the hamstrings. So the hamstrings are responsible for decelerating. When you are running faster, they are used more regularly to help that deceleration, so the leg just doesn't keep going straight forwards to the moon or wherever. The second two factors are very important with working from home. So they are responsible for shortening with knee flexion. So when you're sitting in this position for a long period of time, driving or working from home, they are going to be shortened just here. They are also responsible and they sort of become more apparent in terms of their function with posterior rotation. So if, for example, you lean back and have poor posture while sitting down on the sofa at night or potentially driving for long periods of time. So good posture is really important. Getting up regularly when you're working from home and moving about, setting an alarm on the phone, make a cup of tea is also key. But today we're going to focus on three sort of main areas. First of all, we're going to target how to loosen off the hamstrings. So for this one, you want to grab a seat, a ball, ideally a lacrosse ball or a hard ball like so, and you're going to place this at the top of the hamstrings. So the ischial tuberosity, which is just the top as they meet up towards the glutes, this top section here is ideal. You're going to place your leg on top of the ball and you're going to just push into the ball itself so that you have and you can feel the top part of the hamstrings being used. A little bit of pressure here onto the leg, and then we're going to move and extend the foot forwards and back, steadily feeling the extension of the hamstrings in that movement. Then you're going to move the ball down slightly here to the next, a bit close towards the knee, sections of the hamstrings, moving about 5 centimeters at the most, and continue that extension of the knee and flexion again. Keep moving it around, looking for hot or tight spots until you reach down just above the knee, and focus on 2 to 3 minutes per side. This is ideal for releasing the hamstrings. Next up, we're going to be focusing on loosening and strengthening them. Okay, so with the loosening, we're going to be looking at doing some dynamic stretches. So for these ones, you're going to use something solid there and just holding onto a chair or wall, kick your leg forwards. As you do this, you want to make sure that you are not dropping your hips back, staying nice and tall, and the hips are almost being slightly anterior rotated. I know there's a lot of interesting articles about anterior rotation, but for this exercise, this is essential to make sure you get the most out of the hamstrings. And you'll be feeling the stretch here as you reach the top of the movement and back in the front towards your quads. So this is really key as you extend the leg up. Key in running for that knee lift, and we're just lifting that through and once again strengthening the hamstrings. Focusing here at about 40 seconds per side as you move through that movement. Start to get a little bit higher as you move up every sort of 10 seconds until you reach 40 seconds. Okay guys, fantastic. Next up, we're going to be working on the strengthening, and we're going to do 4 different exercises for this. So this for the Personify Fitness guys would be your main sort of workout Wednesdays we talk about regularly. So exercise 1 is an exercise that we have done previously with some of the Personify Fitness videos, and it's going to use a mat and body weight exercise. This is your single leg glute exercise. So for this one, we are going to utilize a lying down position. We're going to make sure your knees are together, and we're going to bring the hips up from a straight line from your shoulders to your knees, like so. Holding this one for 5 seconds, coming down and lifting up again. Your reps will be detailed on any of the posts or the information your coaches have given you. 2, 1, and dropping down. That feels a little bit too challenging. Focus plain and simply on both feet grounded into your standard bridge. Hands are grounded, 5 seconds still, drop down, breathe, and repeat. Okay, so it's just a 2-second rest in between that movement as you drop down and go straight into it. Fantastic. So that's a great sort of starting point as the legs are feeling a bit warmer. We're then going to move on to arabesques, another key exercise here to strengthen the hamstrings. Okay, arabesques, ideally you want to have something you can lean on, one foot grounded, other foot behind. You're going to move this forwards, take plenty of room there. One leg behind. As your leg moves behind you, I want you to slowly lean forwards, a slight bend at the knee so it's not locked out, as far as you can feel until the hamstrings get recruited. Try to lean on one side. So I'll show you facing this way. Leaning straight through and slowly coming back. 4 seconds out. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, and back. Continue on the same side without touching the floor in between to get a bit of extra movement itself. Fantastic. Change legs and repeat. And the last 2 exercises we're going to be focusing on today are adaptations on the deadlift. First exercise we have is a stiff deadlift, which will involve your feet shoulder width apart, your legs once again not posterior tilted, no curvature of the spine, nice straight spine there, and I want you to have a slight bend in the knee, slowly come down towards your toes, keeping that back nice and straight, and lift up again for me. Now if this feels too easy, it's more of a stretch of the hamstrings. Okay, then add some weights. So what I've got here is you can use dumbbells, of course. You can grab the dumbbells, but what I've done here is just grab a couple of water bottles, filled them with sand, something that you can get in around the house or whatever you have similar to those, and you're looking at a weight somewhere between 2 and 4 kilograms really ideally, or whatever you feel that it is comfortable with less than that, especially if you're new to this exercise. And exactly the same, coming out in front, a slight bend of the knee and lifting back up for us. Okay, great stuff. And the final exercise of these today is going to be utilizing the chair. We are going to work on a single leg seated deadlift, where we place one foot in front, like we did in the past for the Bulgarian split squats. And all I want you to do, coming straight forwards, is keeping this leg instead slightly bent, rather than bending into a lunge base or Bulgarian split squat position. I want you just to lean forwards on this one and come back up. The stretch should be on that front leg as you move forwards through this movement itself and back up, nice and controlled, core embraced, straight through and up. And the temptation is to bend that leg, looking to keep that as straight as possible to make the most of it. Once again, you can add weights into your hands to maximize that and just to push it on to the next level, or to achieve sort of the further levels on silver and gold with some of our challenges. And this is really, really important to focus on these 3 sections. Once again, today we've shown you how to release with the ball, the hamstrings, how to lengthen with dynamic stretches, really important pre-exercise as well, and then actually how to strengthen with the 4 exercises we've shown you. So that would be the single leg or double legged glute bridge, the arabesques, the stiff deadlifts, and the single leg seated deadlift. Hope that helps today. Enjoy the challenge. Hamstrings personified. Thank you.